And now you are live.
It's a worldly show. We're doing worldly stuff. It's Thursday night at 8 or possibly 7 p.m. It gets dark at 4 p.m., so I don't know what time it is. But we're going to have a show about Cuba today, and we're going to have Dave Waite as our guest. Hey, hey. And I've got my co-host and star of the show. It's Tim McLaughlin and Jeff Sheen. It's the Worldly Show, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Hey, look at that. Ting, 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 ting.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. I'm one of the hosts of the show. I'm Tim McLaughlin, and I'm sitting here with the star of the show and my co-host, Jeff Sheen. How are you, Jeff?
Oh, I'm great. Great to be a star. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's festive time. I'm drinking some eggnog.
You're drinking some eggnog, huh? That sounds gross. I've never had eggnog. It just sounds gross.
Eggnog's delicious.
Is it really?
I think it's very good. It's like a little nutmeg melted shake.
Mm-hmm.
That's and then sometimes you can put a little booze in it, and it makes it nice too. You know.
Well, that's good. I made myself chili for the week, basically, and it's the spiciest chili I've ever had.
Uh-oh.
And I have to power through eating it. And I'm so sweaty right now because I just ate it right before we went on.
My God. Have you expelled the chili yet?
Jeff, it's a nightmare in there. I go in the bathroom and my girlfriend goes, well, because I went in the bathroom, I go, oh no. And she goes, who says oh no in the bathroom? I was like, it was fire. It was just pure fire.
Oh no.
I know. See, you get it. Well, anyways, we caught up a little bit, but we really need to get into our first segment. And everybody knows that this show is built on its segments. And our first segment, Jeff and I haven't seen each other since Thanksgiving. And so we got to catch up. You know, this is our first segment.
Right.
Catching up. Jeff, what you been up to since Thanksgiving, bud?
Oh, nothing. Just sitting around, you know. I haven't been doing nothing. I barely leave the house.
Yeah, I haven't been leaving the house either. Well, you know that cough I had on Thanksgiving? It's just gotten worse and worse. So now I'm like, I just probably shouldn't leave the house at all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should stay in.
Yeah, I might be infectious to everyone in the world. So I'm staying home. I still haven't gotten my Xbox, by the way.
Oh, no. What happened?
It still hasn't shipped. I don't know.
But you bought it.
I bought it from StockX, and they were like, the first person didn't actually send us a real Xbox. So we had to get another one. I'm like, well, you could update me. You know, I'd like an update.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're just sitting here waiting for your sweet little game station to come through, huh?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Dave, Jeff, you know what I want to do. I want to sit here and I want to murk noobs. You know how I am.
I know you are, and I am waiting for you to get this dang thing because I've been playing some games, and I need you by my side to get killed immediately by a sniper.
Yeah, man. You know how I like to die immediately. What have you been playing? Warzone though, right?
I've been playing Warzone. I just got I got Fallout 4. Which is fun. I've been playing that. I'm a little nuclear waste apocalypse guy, and I made his face. You know, you can like design your character and make their face. So I made him have like a mustache, but like hardly any upper lip. So he looks like that. It's very funny to watch him talk.
Why do all your characters have to be the weirdest like thing?
What? I don't
because you're like strange looking, so you have to make all your things strange looking.
I think it's even weirder if you make your character like a hot guy, because then you're just like, oh, you're living in your fantasy world.
No way. First of all, someone asked where I got the Xbox. I bought it off of StockX, so they authenticated it, and so they said that the first one wasn't authentic, so they're sending me an actual authentic Xbox.
Okay, good. Oh, the first one wasn't authentic. They checked it out.
Right, the first one that was sent
made of
was
wood.
Yeah, the first one they sent in, it was one of those monkeys that pops out of a box, you know?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
A Jack in the Box.
This one doesn't check out.
No. I mean, here's the other thing. They would have sent me a Jack in the Box, probably would have just had as much fun.
Oh, yeah. You're a simple-minded man.
Yeah.
Like I said last time we had an episode, you're a real smooth brain.
No, Jeff, I'm not a smooth brain. And I'll have to say what I said last time. Doctor said my brain was so wrinkly, they thought it was someone's nutsack. So.
Okay. That's wildly unprofessional doctor.
No, he was a cool guy. He was Dr. Cool Guy.
Was his name Dr. Cool Guy?
Yeah. Kulguy.
Oh, wow. Well, did he check your temperature?
Yeah. Anally.
I knew you. I knew I was going to set you up. He's not going to be able to resist this.
With his mouth. Put his tongue in there. He goes, that's all right. And I go, yeah, that's all right.
Easiest man to read for a man who can't read.
Yeah, I'm a one-note guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all butt or dick stuff with me. I don't think anything else is funny, really.
Yeah. You don't understand dry wit.
No, my girlfriend does, though, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, geez. All right. Okay.
Listen, I'm not one of those New York Times comics. I'm not going to be talking about the New York Times.
What'd you think of my turkey?
Your turkey was good. I was talking to Dave about it before the show because I was asking Dave how, because you know our guest every week, Dave Vagnetti, who comes on and explores the world for us. He made a turkey covered in bacon.
Oh, in the whatever country we left him in, huh?
Yeah, and he said it was pretty good, but he said it wasn't as good as last year's for him. And I said that your turkey was good.
Mm-hmm.
I think you did a really good job, Jeff. I was very surprised because you've only started cooking in the last 7 months.
Yep. And I made a nice moist turkey.
Well, Thanksgiving was nice all around. I was too hungover. That was my problem. I really didn't bring it in the fun department. I was being too hungover.
Yeah, you were a real bummer, but that's okay.
I was a big bummer, but I was good for being shit. Like everybody shit on me real good, which was a nice time.
Yeah, I think a lot of people called you fat.
Yeah, a lot of people called me fat, which, you know, and it wasn't the skinniest Thanksgiving I've ever been to either, which made, you know, hurts even more.
Like, yeah, but you know, you're there to make everyone feel
First
better.
of all, you're inviting these Canadians over for Thanksgiving, Graham K, friend of the show, being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even their holiday. And he's going to call me fat on our American holiday.
I know. Yeah, I know the disrespect. Yeah, he came over here to our country, ate at our Thanksgiving, and he called our citizens fat.
Yeah,
was it our fattest citizen? Yes, it was, but still.
No, I'm not our fattest citizen. Damn, that hurts.
Oh, I thought it was a very nice time. I'm glad you were there.
I thought it was a very nice time too. The Thanksgiving was very good. Micah said she had a nice time, even though she was also very hungover.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Jeff, you could have been just as hungover if you came over to our house the night before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't, because my hangovers are too bad now. Because I'm old.
Yeah, mine are so bad. I'm tired for 3 days.
Yeah, they'll take it right out of you.
And here's the thing: I'm tired anyways. I'm not sleeping. You know, I don't have this Xbox. My mind's running a mile a minute till I get this damn Xbox. Then I'll get some nice sleep. You know.
Are you having a hard time falling asleep?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
What's going on?
I wake up in the middle of the night and then I can't go back to sleep.
What are you waking up from?
Well, the cat is annoying and it wakes me up, and then I'm up for a couple hours and then I go back to bed.
What do you do for those couple hours? Do you think about your life? How's it going?
I peruse around on my phone. I watch YouTube videos. I play phone games. I lay in bed. I put my head under 2 different pillows. I try to go back to sleep, you know?
Okay. All right. That's it, huh? No existential dread or nothing?
No, there's no dread. It's just I just can't. Jeff, in what world do you think that my brain is creating dread?
Yeah, your brain is just like, I want to watch a video on it about anime right now.
I've been doing that, but I've also been getting into how much trading cards are worth. So I've just been watching different. I'm not collecting trading cards. I'm just interested in how much they're worth. Like this Zion Williamson rookie card, $700. Can you believe that?
Really? Well, maybe
not
we
even
should get to that.
PSA rated.
Wow. Hey, something to check out.
Huh? Hey, if you want, subscribe, just smash that subscribe button, bro. Come on. Let's hit that like, huh? I do this and then I put it at the beginning of the app.
They hit it.
Well, you know what else is something to check out? Monologue jokes.
Is it time for jokes?
It's time for monologue jokes. So that was our first 10-minute segment, which was catching up, which I think we did a pretty good job of. And now we get into our second segment where monologue jokes get sent in from different people across the world, mostly America.
Mainly Alex Tobin.
Mainly Alex Tobin, and only Alex Tobin, it seems. But But our head writer, Alex Dobbins, every week. If you would like to be a writer for the show, you could be a television writer. Well, a Twitch-o-vision writer.
Ooh, Twitch-o-vision.
That's pretty fun. You don't want smell-o-vision over here with all this chili, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you don't want that. You want Twitch-o-vision. That's when you haven't had your heroin in a while.
That's right.
Yeah, I got Twitch-o-vision.
But if you'd like to send in your own jokes, you can send them to worldlymonojokes@gmail.com. You're going to hear these monologue jokes. We're going to rate them on a scale of 0 to 5 Lettermans. And you're going to say, I bet I could write better jokes than that. Hey, why don't you prove it? Why don't you send them on over to worldlymonojokes@gmail.com? Bet you won't.
Get them, Tim.
Yeah. All right. You ready? You ready, Jeff?
I'm ready.
All right. So these are written by you and Alex Tobin. These first jokes are written by Alex Tobin. Canadian Army promotes polar bear to honorary master corporal. This is major news as Canada is preparing to go to war with Narnia.
That's fun.
That's not too bad. I like that one.
Yeah, Canada's going to war with Narnia, you know.
Yeah, Jeff, who would you rather be, the lion, the witch, or would you like to come out of that wardrobe?
I want to be the wardrobe.
I bet you do. Jeff, did you know that the world's deepest 150-foot swimming pool opened in also I forgot to say I'm cold reading these monologue jokes and I can't really read because of my smooth brain. So
old Joe Biden over here stuttering up a storm.
All right, here we go.
These are new president jokes.
What? Sorry, Jeff.
These are my new president jokes.
Oh, you're off Trump now. You're already on to Biden.
Yeah, I moved on to roasting Biden now.
Damn, my man takes no prisoners.
Yeah. He's like, defund the police, you know, because he's got a stutter.
No, he's not. He doesn't want to do
socialist.
The world's deepest 150-foot swimming pool opens in Poland. Meanwhile, somewhere in the suburban Midwest, a dusty grandma mutters to herself, "You'd have to wait years after you eat to swim in there."
Because it's so deep. Yeah. And then grandma, this dusty grandma he's made up, thinks that the depth coincides with eating before you'd swim.
For every foot, you have to wait 5 minutes.
Let grandma see how deep it is, and I'll tell you when you can get in.
Grandma's going to go to the deep end and experience the silence of the pool. She's killing herself.
Oh, my God.
She went in and she tied a weight to herself and she died.
What a dark turn.
Well, she was sad that her family was ugly and fat.
Oh, no. Wow. Was she really?
She's a Midwest grandma.
She's got depth.
Yeah. Damn, we really riffed on that.
Yeah. Nice riff.
Call back to the Palm Pilots, which has been deleted from the internet.
Yeah, you all get canceled. All right.
The two Canadian jokes. Canadian town posts signs reading, "Do not let moose lick your car." As the problem with wild moose grows, more people are putting up their own signs, like this one from Manitoba. "Do not let moose invite wife to art class and fall in love and move north, taking kids with them."
Wow. I mean, you know.
I got one word to describe that joke.
Yeah.
Long.
Yeah, it's almost more of like a crazy fantasy, you know. It's not like a ba-da-ba. It's a it's fun though. It's like a fun ride.
It was fun. Those were all his jokes this week. Those were his 3 jokes.
Couple Canadian jokes. As the chat says,
and a deep Poland joke.
Yep, they said un-American jokes. We got one of those.
Comedy Hub is giving him a 2 already. 2 out of 5 Lettermans. Jeff, what are you going to give him?
Well, hey, before I want to read this one, another Biden joke. Somebody roasted him here in the chat. If Biden's in that wardrobe, chances are you've been sniffed. Because he sniffs people. He's a little weird sniffer guy. Yeah, you made that was from hey, it's Jesse. Hey, thank you there. Hey, Jesse. And
Jesse, I'm sorry, no one laughed at your joke.
You gotta know about his.
Quit being mean. People are gonna stop watching the show. Jay gave it a 2.5 out of 5. Jeff, what would you like to rate?
I'll give him a 2.5. I'm gonna do 2.5 on that.
Here's the thing. I'm feeling generous today. You know, I'm not coughing as much as I have been the last couple of days. I'm gonna give him a 3.
Wow, a 3. That's nice of you. Okay.
And I'm usually harsh. And he got another
2.5. Yeah, you're the harsher one. I
am the harsher one. Miss Eldo Horseface gave him a 2.5.
Hey, thanks, Miss Eldo Horseface.
And that might be wrong. I don't know. But Jeff, these are your jokes that you wrote. Did you write these today?
Miss Eldo Horseface? Yeah, I wrote these today, about an hour before we started.
All right. Well, here we go. About an hour ago, Jeff has written these jokes. We'll see how they are. We're going to rate them. You can rate them as I go if you'd like. But at the end, we're going to give them a cumulative rating of a 0 to 5 Lettermans. Jeff, first joke. Managers of Tyson Foods were instructed to lie about COVID, telling people, no, it's not COVID affecting your taste and smell. It's our awful food. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's Tyson's Foods. Yeah, they're bad. They're a bad company.
Yeah. I thought you were going to do like a little Tyson Jones Jr. like mix in, you know, how they boxed over the weekend, but.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch it.
It was boring. I watched it.
Was it boring?
Yeah, it was pretty boring. I mean, they're both in their 50s.
Yeah, why were they fighting?
For money.
Oh yeah.
Tyson got 10 million and Roy Jones got like 4.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'd fight you for 4 million.
I'd fight you for $5. I'd beat the shit out of you.
Let's see if we can get the chat to raise money. We'll fight.
A woman almost lost her arm to a tiger attack in Carol Baskin's big cat rescue. Carol came out with a statement. I will never financially recover from this.
From the meme.
That's funny. I like that, Jeff. A throwback to the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah. That was the early days, the Tiger King period of the pandemic.
Yeah. God, it's like we've lived 10 years since the Tiger King came out.
Oh, I know. But she was on Dancing with the Stars.
That's true. They're really stretching the word star, and they have been for years.
Oh, yeah. I mean, one of them was just the press secretary. Is he a star? You all right? You all right? Coffee?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling good, you know?
Yeah, all right.
I'm the picture of health.
Yeah, you really are.
Thousands are without power as new fires erupt in California. At least they'll have no problem lighting candles. Jeff, I like that one. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, a little jab at California. I'm sure we got some California ties to this show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jay, who runs the channel. Stay safe, Jay. In Namibia, a man named after Adolf Hitler wins a local election, narrowly beating a man who looked like Adolf Hitler.
I mean, if those are your choices.
What if it's Namibia? What if it's a black guy that looked like Adolf Hitler? That would be very funny.
Oh yeah, like the mustache and the little round glasses.
Yeah.
and then everyone's like, geez, who do we vote for? Hitler or the guy that looks like Hitler? You know, it's really rocking a hard place.
Yeah, it is. San Francisco bans smoking inside apartments. They prefer to smoke the smoke. Oh, God damn it.
Get together, smooth brain.
All right. Well, first of all, you spelled San Francisco completely wrong. You spelled Francisco Farnsisco. Okay.
You figured it out.
San Francisco bans smoking inside apartments. They prefer smoke to come from their forests.
Yep. Another one.
2 California fire jokes.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I heard a Chicago fire, but California fire?
Yeah, that's their soccer team.
Oh, yeah. UK is banning all live animal exports. There goes every British chickie's dream of seeing the world.
Wait, did I write chickie?
Yeah, CHICKES.
I meant to put chicken. Whatever, chickies works.
Yeah. Listen, that joke sucked either way. So it didn't matter.
Whatever, man. British people, they probably call the chickens chickies. I feel like it's a British thing.
Boy, here you go, Dan. I'm going to have a little chickie at the pub.
Oh, a fox got into our chickie's hen.
You ever have a chickie there, bruff? Hey, bruff. Fast food chain Del Taco pays 1.5. Wow, I can't even read numbers.
Yeah, what are you doing over here, huh? Slow down. You're getting ahead of yourself.
Kill myself.
You're getting ahead of yourself. Jeez Louise.
Fast food chain Del Taco pays $1.25 million in sexual harassment suit, sparking their new ad campaign. Keep your hands off my Del Taco.
You got to figure out how to make money after a loss.
That's pretty good, Jeff. I like that one. Here's the thing. Your jokes were pretty good all around, and I'm going to rate them, and I'm going to give you a 4 today.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take a 4.
Yeah, much higher than past Tim probably would have given you.
Yeah, you're in a good mood. Hey, what the heck?
I think it's all that spicy chili. It's kicked something up in me and put me in a good mood today.
Yeah, your butt's on fire.
Yeah, Jay, I guess everything seems better when my butt is this hot. Jay gave you a 4.
I'll take a 4. It's the accents that make the show worldly.
Oh, that's right, Gibney.
Yeah, they're seeing it like the accents. Thank you.
I do. I'll
do
Australian accent.
Eat.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If they want to talk about worldly, they're going to love this next segment. Jeff, you got a 3.5 and a 4.5.
Hey, I'll take it.
Our next segment is the most beloved segment of the entire show, and it is what makes this show worldly. Now, Jeff, we have gotten all kinds of money from the government, and we have a 5, but on a curve. Someone gave you.
Oh yeah.
We've gotten all kinds of money from the government, and we filtered it to one man, and that one man is David Vagnetti, and we've sent him around the world to come back with us and give us tips on travel tips, things that we should do around the world. And this segment is called Going Place, or Dave, it's called, oh, geez, Louise, a week off, and I don't know how to run the show anymore.
I know, right? The chili's got to your brain.
I know.
Hot brain.
I got a hot, smooth brain. But this next segment is the most beloved segment. It's Dave's Going Places with our good friend Dave Vagnetti. Dave, hey, how are you?
Buenas noches.
Oh, hey. Wow. Look at that.
Hey.
Beautiful.
Where are you coming from, Dave?
Cuba.
Hey.
Cuba.
Oh, wow. How is it? Is it nice? Tell us all about it.
Cuba is beautiful. It's electric. It feels so sexual. It's just it's hot.
It's hot, electric, and sexual?
Yeah, it's Cuba.
What are you drinking, Dave? Are you having a Cuban cocktail?
Yeah, a nice Cuban cocktail. A Cuba Libre.
A what?
Cuba Libre.
What's that?
It's a bourbon.
You're just drinking a bourbon?
I love his accent breaks. Oh, you kept it up for a while. So you're drinking a bourbon.
Yeah, I'm not drinking a nice bourbon down here in Cuba.
Well, Dave, what else have you been doing down in Cuba? I mean, it seems like you could have just got there after Thanksgiving. What have you been up to?
Oh, I've been hanging around Fusterlandia. I've been driving Buicks, smoking Cubans. Just a normal Cuban thing.
Yeah, Dave, your accent is good. So keep doing it. What other? So how many cigars have you smoked since you've been there?
I smoked at least 5 Cubans.
Oh, five Cubans. That's
5
great.
Cubans.
Okay.
Well,
now, Dave,
good.
can you tell what is the allure of the Cuban cigar? I don't understand what makes them so special.
Well, they mix the tobacco with the marijuana, and then they wrap it in tobacco leaf, and then wrap it in a weed leaf, and then it's made by all small children hands.
That's good.
Yeah.
Dave, why do you have an accent?
When in Cuba, act as the Romans do.
Oh, so you're doing an Italian accent in Cuba?
They love Italians here. Half all the architecture, the striking architecture, I might say, was made by Italians.
Oh, which Italians?
Let's see. It was Sylvester De Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Marco De Quali.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. These classic Italians, guys. I don't want to go into the striking architecture too much. It's taken away.
What is the strikingness? I know you don't want to go into it, but I'm going to ask more questions about it. What makes it so striking, Dave?
Look at these colors behind me. That's just one street.
Okay, well, the colors aren't really architecture. That's just kind of paint.
But they're striking, so.
He's right. They are striking. Have you been going on?
I'm struck by them.
Have you been going on architectural tourism? Have you been seeing sites?
I've actually been reliving I've been going through all the old buildings that Che Guevara went through.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what have you learned?
I've learned that whole baby pig situation, it really just got out of hand.
Do you mean Bay of Pigs?
The baby pigs.
What's the baby pigs?
The baby pig situation when America and Cuba both thought they had baby pigs, and they got into a little fight over it.
No, I don't think this was no. I don't think there was like a Charlotte's Web situation working between America and Cuba.
All right. Well, I'm not the one who dealt with it. JFK did. You do learn your history, pal.
You think that's why he was assassinated, for his baby pigs?
Yeah, baby pigs.
Oh, so wait. Who? They both had baby pigs, or one country had the baby
pigs? And one was supposed to be the babe of pigs, but then they couldn't agree who was supposed to be the babe of pigs.
They couldn't. So one of them was supposed to be the babe of pigs. Who was supposed to be the babe of pigs?
Well, of course, Cuba. Cuba.
Okay, sorry. Of course, right. Yes, don't break your accent.
It's pronounced Cuba. You Americans bastardize it and call it Cuba.
Sure.
You're from the Appalachian Valley.
I haven't been to America in months. I'm not American. I'm a world citizen.
You are more of a man of the world now.
Yeah, he's a world citizen. Yeah, there you go. World citizen. Yeah, you're a sovereign citizen. You can't get pulled over.
That's right. You can't get pulled over, and you're going to have white dreads at some point, like every sovereign citizen.
I'm like a diplomat. I'm like Lethal Weapon 3. Nothing bad can happen to me.
Now, Dave, did you put on your Cuban shirt? Is that a Cuban shirt you're wearing?
That is my Cuban shirt.
Hey, that looks nice.
Good with the salsa, with the ladies, and the hot electric Havana nights.
Oh boy, how have been your hot electric Havana nights?
Oh, me and Diego Luna, we go dancing all the time, and we meet up with these ladies. I'm more of what people like to say, a modern salsa dancer, and I go to all of these Colombian, Cuban salsa dance clubs, and I gotta say, the ladies like my modern style.
Really? Is that the modern style you're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm doing the modern style right now.
The modern style is
gyrations, thrusts,
and one hand up like you're doing the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's the modern style. Now show us the classical style.
Yeah, the classical style is more like this.
Well, if you're listening to this via podcast, you're going to have to switch on over to YouTube to watch that. It was very funny.
Great dance moves, Dave. I think, and I see you unbutton the shirt low as the Cuban style. Yeah. All right, there he is. Dave always likes to show his chest.
Yeah.
I don't always like to.
The chat always wants you to take your shirt off.
Well, not today.
No, you're not feeling it?
No, I'm covered in scratch marks in my hot electric Havana sex night.
Jesus, Dave.
What? It was passion. Cuba's full of passion, and I wanted to feel passion.
We got to get to our last segment where we interview a guest. But before we get to that, I know you like to leave. I know I force you to leave us with a saying from whatever country you're in. Is there a saying that the people in Cuba have that people in the chat could or people listening could take with them? Throughout their lives?
One of my favorite ones is "No te salva ni el medico chino."
Wow, what does that mean?
That's if you want to be threatening to someone, you'd be like, "Not even the Chinese doctor will save you."
Oh,
wow. And Chinese doctors are the most powerful doctors they have in Cuba.
Yeah, Chinese doctors are really like running the game here on being a doctor.
Are they really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Chinese doctors.
Like famous Chinese doctor in the early 1900s who could cure anything.
Came to Cuba?
Yeah, he went to Cuba.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. I actually learned something.
Dave, that was very interesting. Thank you for coming to us from Cuba. We'll see. What? Yeah, you got one last thing?
I'm going to leave with one more. Another thing. Hey, guys, go suck a rat tail.
Oh, Dave.
Whoa.
That means go get wasted.
Oh, that's fun.
This is going to be me sucking rat tails tonight.
Hey.
Well, if you want to see Dave suck more rat tails, you can follow him on Twitter at Vagnetti David, or you can follow him on Instagram at Gravy Davers. Dave, thank you so much for coming to us from Cuba. We appreciate it. We will see you next week from wherever you come to us from.
Deuces.
All right, juices, Dave.
Wow. Incredible segments today. This show has been just absolutely amazing. And I think it might just get even better with our final segment where we interview a guest.
Oh, yes. Time to interview a guest.
This guy, our guest, was just on the Epix channel. He had a set on Epix. I can't remember what the show is called. I'm sure he'll tell us. Our guest is the very funny Dave Waite.
Oh, Dave is muted.
No, he's still muted. You can't hear him.
Yeah. Oh, this interview is going terribly.
Oh, no. You can't interview a guy if you can't hear him.
Am I unmuted now?
Oh, there you are. Hey, Dave.
We can hear you, Dave.
Hey, dog. What's up?
What's up, bud?
Just got my big cup here. Like I'm the guy from TMZ, Harv. He's got that big ass cup. I got that Harv type cup.
What you got in the cup, Dave?
Just some Coke Zero.
Oh yeah, you're a big Coke Zero guy, huh?
Yeah, dude.
What do you like about it?
Just the 0 calories.
Sure.
It tastes the most like Coca-Cola,
But without the calories.
It does. My Coke intake has gone down. Well, now I just drink water at home because at the movie theater, the only thing I drink is Coke Zero, and I eat a shit ton of popcorn. But I do think it tastes the most like Coke of all the Coke products besides Coke. And that's the interview. So, Dave, I wrote down, I saw you tweeted, should I get a McRib? Have you ever had a McRib before?
I never had a McRib. Man,
did you get it?
Well, can I get it?
No, did you get one?
No, I haven't got one yet.
God damn it.
A couple years ago, I never had a Big Mac, and I made a big deal about it. I went to McDonald's. I filmed it. I don't know. I think it's somewhere. I don't know where it is. I
remember that. You went with like a crew of people to get a Big Mac.
Yeah, they got mad because we were like filming at McDonald's and shit.
Oh, yeah. You got to sign off. How was the Big Mac? What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good, but I think that was about it. I ate 2 Big Macs that day, and I think that was it.
And you never returned to the Big Mac?
Well, I like the McDouble. It's such a good value.
The McDouble, I think, is the best value and best sandwich on the McDonald's menu.
Yeah, it's only like maybe $1.50, $2. I don't know how much it is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the best sandwich, but yeah, I think it's very good.
And if I'm gonna splurge at the Donald's, I'm gonna get the quarter pounder.
Oh yeah, QP with cheese.
QP.
Did you know A&W, the fast food A&W chain, tried to make a 3rd pounder burger, to beat McDonald's quarter pounder, but nobody thought it was bigger than a quarter pounder. Everyone's too stupid, and it failed. That's how dumb America is.
A&W is huge in Canada. That's like the fucking shit up there, bro. There's an A&W on every fucking corner of every province.
Is there? Corner of every province?
Yeah. They love A&W.
They love A&W and Tim Hortons up there.
Yeah, it's kind of like America, except a little weird.
What's the strangest place you've ever traveled to, Dave, where you felt like you're just way out of your depth?
Oh man, I guess went to Spain. That seemed Spain.
Oh, you went to Spain?
Yeah, when I was in high school. That was a wild place. I mean, they shut the whole city down during the day. Everybody goes, takes a nap, and then everybody's up until like 3 a.m, fucking dancing and shit.
Oh yeah, Spain's wild.
It's a wild ass place.
Did you go out and did you get after it as a high schooler?
Not in Spain. I I got after it maybe in London. I remember drinking some there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Spain made you nervous though. You felt more comfortable with the Londoners.
Yeah. Well, I can understand what they were saying, you know.
Oh, I want another point, bruv.
Yeah, you just got to speak to the Spanish and dance.
We're gonna go home and watch a Guy Ritchie movie. You want to come with us?
The only thing that's scary about London is the werewolves.
Oh,
there he is. So you still haven't tried a McRib? Are they even available? Can you get a McRib right now?
Yeah. It's all over Twitter. Everybody's tweeting about the McRib.
Oh, really?
McRib's my favorite thing that McDonald's ever made.
It doesn't look good. I never had it either.
It's so good.
It looks like it's just pressed into the shape like Play-Doh food.
Yeah. And the reason that the McRib only comes out sometimes is because this is when pork meat is the cheapest, right? So it's the cheapest pork meat that you're going to buy. And then they press it into the shape of a rib. And then they do their McDonald's magic to it. And it tastes incredible.
Oh, okay.
Dave, are you pressing it?
That's him making the McRib.
Yeah, and the McRib isn't a universal sandwich because there's a lot of cultures that don't fuck with pork, you know?
Oh, yeah, quite a few.
Yeah, so the McRib, you know, it's not a you can't roll in McDonald's in a part of the world and go, McRib, you know, they're not going to give it to you.
It seems mildly irresponsible to advertise the McRib during this pandemic. We're supposed to be staying indoors. They're trying to get us out.
Well, you can just drive through the drive-through. I guess you guys don't have that luxury living in New York City. You got to get out and walk around.
Yeah, we got to get on our feet, high five strangers.
We're out here strolling. We're always taking strolls around here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody coughing on each other. Hey, let's go up the narrow staircase and breathe on each other.
Sounds like someone lived in New York before.
I will get on that train, that box of germs, and travel underground.
We got a new grocery store that opened up around the corner. Might be the most narrow aisles I've ever seen in a grocery store. It is COVID City in there.
Yeah,
really?
That's the one thing I don't miss is the grocery stores in New York City. I mean, everything's like in the tiny size because they know you live in a small ass place. You can't there's never a fucking sale on anything there.
They don't ever have all the options of whatever a thing is.
I know. I got mega stuff Oreos the other day. I didn't even know that was a choice, bro. They said, we're doubling up the double, bro.
Mega stuff, huh? What is that?
Bag of stuff. It's red, white, blue in there.
Bag of stuff. Damn, you take a bite into it and you're like, the election was a fraud.
Yeah, it warps your brain. Oh, you guys took a sip at the same time. I love it.
That's cute.
It's cute. Yeah, in New York, we have the hook. Every time you got to get toilet paper, you got to find the hook, and then you got to take it off the top shelf. You know the hook, right?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't know the hook?
It's about like the bodega guy's got to get that long stick to get the things off the top.
You got to get a stick to get the toilet paper.
Yeah, you got the toilet paper stick.
Well, Jeff buys that toilet paper that's like it advertises itself as 1,000 sheets per roll, so it's like the thinnest toilet paper, and it hurts.
No, it doesn't. You just gotta wash your hands a lot afterwards.
Dave, you seem like a man that will spend his money on a nice toilet paper. Am I right?
I mean, whatever the house gets, this is what I use, you know. I don't know. I'm always, you know, if people started accounting, they'd be like, Dave doesn't buy enough toilet paper, you know. If you went back and crunched the numbers over the years, I don't know. You know.
Oh, you just take what's available.
Yeah. I mean, that's smart. That's smart. As long as you lay low and are a fun time, nobody really bothers you about shit.
I mean, I'll buy some every once in a while in the pinch. You know what I mean? I'm not opposed to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm big on having the nice stuff because
You don't like the sandpaper?
No, let's face it. I got a bad diet and I'm in there a lot.
Yeah, you don't want a ripped up asshole. That'll ruin your day, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially living in New York City, trying to walk around with the fucking tore up bum.
All those stairs.
Getting on the F train, just shaking around.
It's going to be hard to be funny when you're thinking about your asshole. That's just something that won't go away. You know, sometimes you have like a pain or you feel something, you know, but if you get up on stage and your asshole's scratchy, you're going to think about that your whole set, you know.
It's gonna take you out of the moment. You're not gonna be able to drop your hot dick joke when you're wiggling around in the back of your pants.
Sometimes you can use it. You use it with your crowd work and your riffing abilities.
Jeff plays 4D chess on stage.
Yeah, I got a Bernie butthole, and I'm like, oh man, time to take down the patriarchy. I'm gonna go for it. Dave, how was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that was my question.
Interesting.
Man, look at that big thing. Yeah. It was good. I went up to my roommate, Grant Lyon.
Friend of the show.
His dad owns a house up in Lake Arrowhead. It's got a hot tub. That's
Hell yeah.
I went up there with him and his sister. We just hung out up there, and I got in the hot tub one day. It was pretty sick.
Yeah, soaking in the tub.
Soaking in the tub. Rubbed up.
Yeah, I love a hot tub.
How's Grant's leg doing?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess the swelling's coming down. He's hobbling around. They went back up to the cabin this week, so, and then the Raz is out of town. So it's just been me at the fucking dad pad, just fucking hanging out. I'm starting to go crazy. I don't know how people have like that just live by themselves in the pandemic, haven't lost their shit.
Man, Micah went out of town for a weekend, and I was like, I'm canceling all plans and being alone.
Oh yeah, that's a love. I love that.
I like being alone.
I like being alone too, but there's like after a certain period of time, you're like, yeah.
The worst is the person
like,
I feel.
Because when you like watch you're like, I'm gonna watch everything. I'm gonna sleep on the couch. I'm gonna do all this crazy shit. And then you do all that, and then you're like, all right, now
the person I feel bad for is the first person I talk to after I've been alone for 3 days.
Yeah, I talked to the taco truck guy last night for a while.
Yeah, what'd you talk? How was he? Did you ask him how his family was?
He was right. He started talking to me. I guess he could just see it in my eyes because I had the mask on. He could just see that I needed a little bit of human contact.
He was like, this man needs to connect.
Yeah, he's buying a fajita.
You buy a fajita at the taco truck?
Bro, they got everything. You can't just stick to the taco. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You venture around. You're not a man with usuals, huh?
I mean, Grant thinks I'm crazy because the taco truck makes a pretty mean burger and fries. And he's like, I can't believe you're getting a burger and fries from there. I'm like, man, why not? You know, they got a grill in there.
I mean, you're right. Here's the other thing. Here's my thought. If they're good at seasoning a taco, they're probably real good at seasoning a burger.
Yeah, I mean, I like their burger. Their burger and fries is like $7. It's like way better than McDonald's and shit, you know? And they also make a bacon wrapped hot dog that's fucking the truth and shit, you know?
Really?
Damn, that sounds pretty good, though.
Do you wash it all down with a nice Yorito?
What?
Is that what it is? The colored
Jarritos?
Cokes? Jarritos?
No, man, I don't fuck with that shit.
You just washing that down with a nice Coke Zero, Dave?
Yeah, bro.
Doesn't try a pineapple Yorito. Oh, they're so tasty and neon colored.
I mean, that's for fancy boys like yourself.
It's true. They are pricey.
That is true. I always forget that Jeff's a little fancy boy that does fancy things.
A fancy boy.
I like having a fancy thing every once in a while, you know? Drink a little egg nog.
Fancy boy.
Well, Dave, speaking of being fancy, this show takes a hard turn during the guest interview segment where we do a quiz.
Oh, okay.
It's you versus Jeff. I wrote the quiz. It's about Cuba. and it's going to be multiple choice. Just make a noise, and you can ring in before if you want.
And then you're going to play some sort of racist Cuban horn or bell or something like that.
No, this isn't like my old podcast where we get in trouble for being bad boys. This is for being good and nice.
They're nice, good boys.
No racism.
Me and Tim know a Cuban.
No racism for me anymore.
All
right, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Question number 1, a quiz about Cuba.
Okay.
What is the population of Cuba? A, 15 million, B, 11 million, C, 9 million, or D, 19 million?
C.
No, C, 9 million is wrong.
I'm going to say D.
19 million?
Yeah.
Also wrong. It was B, 11 million.
There's 11 million people in Cuba?
Yeah.
That's not that many.
No, it's really not as many as you'd think, but it is small.
That's more than Wyoming.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's more than
I
Wyoming.
feel like there's probably more in Miami.
Yeah. No, there's not.
What, more Cubans?
There might be more Cubans in Miami. I'm not really sure. How many miles is Cuba from Miami, Jeff?
How many miles? 3,000.
No, okay. All right. Well, that's wrong. A, 90 miles, B, 60 miles, C, 75 miles, or D, 110 miles.
I was way off.
I think it's 90 miles.
That's right.
It's 90?
Yeah,
90.
people float over on a fucking refrigerator.
Yeah, I forgot. Once they said 3,000, I was like, wait, that's like across America.
People blow up a couple beach balls, tape them together, and fucking peace out.
Heck yeah.
They're going, I'm getting the McRib, bro. I'm out.
Yeah, no McRib in Cuba.
Ain't no McRib in Cuba. That's for sure.
All right, here we go. Dave is up 1-0. Who is the current leader of Cuba? A, Raul Castro. B, Mr. Worldwide, Pit Bull.
Oh, come
D,
on.
Miguel Diaz-Canel, or D, Fidel Castro?
I'm going to guess Raul.
You think it's Raul Castro?
Mm-hmm.
That is incorrect.
I think it's C.
You think it's Fidel Castro, Dave?
No, C. The answer is
C. Miguel Diaz-Canel?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Jeff, you got it. You got it.
Who's Raul Castro? Is he real or did you make him up?
He was Fidel Castro's brother, but he also died.
Oh, okay.
I just saw a bunch of names on the Cuban Wikipedia and wrote them down.
A true quiz master.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at making it. All right, Jeff, you have to get this question right to stay in the game. If you do not get this question right, Dave will win.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. When was communism introduced to Cuba? A, 1972. B, 1961. C, 1949. Or D, 1969.
I think 1949.
Well, that wasn't one of the things. I might have said 1949, but that's wrong.
Yeah, you said 1949.
Well, I meant to say 1940.
Is that right?
No. I would have given it to you if I said it wrong and it was right.
Oh, we got a fact check. There is a McDonald's in Cuba.
There is.
Yeah. There's a Cuban McDonald's.
You can get a Los McRib.
There you go. And they don't have shakes. They got cigars.
Dave, do you want to guess 1972, 1961, or 1969?
1961?
Nope. That's wrong, too. It was 1969.
Oh, geez.
All right, here we go.
That's
Final
not
question.
Right.
It might be wrong. It might be 1961.
I think it's 1959.
Oh, maybe I wrote it down wrong. Anyways.
Yeah, I think it's
Wait, did you?
Because the Bay of Pigs was like when
69
was president, you know?
Yeah, that seems late.
Hey, guys, sometimes the quiz just doesn't go the way you want it to, you know? Micah, will you look up when communism was introduced into Cuba, please?
Yeah, let's get a fact check in
here. She said she won't do it.
I'm going to do it on my dang phone.
All right. Well, I have one more question.
Okay.
When did Spain take over Cuba? 1511, 1645, 1775, or 1645?
1645.
Wrong.
I don't know, the 1511?
That's correct.
Oh, 1511. Oh, well, early time. This one says, let's see here. We got the Communist Party of Cuba, founded in 1965.
Oh, I must have misclicked or misread it, or I didn't really know what I was looking up.
Yeah. How did you make a wrong answer?
I mean, the bottom line is I fucked up and I'm sorry, but it doesn't keep you from losing the game, Jeff. You lost either way.
All right, fine.
You guys watching that? You watching that Queens Gambit?
We watched it. Jeff thought it was real. Did you think it was a real story before you learned?
No, I knew it wasn't a real story. I still have 2 episodes to go. I knew it wasn't a real story because my dad told me about the writer. That guy was from Kentucky. He also wrote The Color of Money and that other movie about pool, The Hustler.
Oh, The Hustler. I love The Color of Money. We just watched it the other day.
Yeah,
is that the one with Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise, yeah.
So the guy who wrote the Queen's Gambit, he wrote that book as well and shit.
Is that why she's from Kentucky in Queen's Gambit? Because he's from Kentucky?
Yeah.
You're a Kentucky man, Dave. Have you been back since the pandemic?
Yeah, I went back for a couple of months. It was tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just popping in real quick, voting for your man McConnell, and then getting out of there.
And I was back for 2 months, dog. I got into I was hiking a bunch. That's all I got left, dog. Just just meeting up with bros in the park. Hey, just another grown man. You want to go hang in the park, dog? Let's go hang out in the park. Let's go walk in the woods together.
Go do a show in the parking lot of Go Bananas.
I bet you more people downloaded the All Trails app than the fucking Quibi app this year. You know, I don't know if you got All Trails, but that shows where all the trails are. That's why it's called All Trails, and it's a pretty sharp app. It's hot.
You big hiking guy. You been hiking in LA, Dave?
Yeah, I went to some of the hikes here are the hikes here are famous because there's only 10 of them, but I felt like the hikes back in Cincinnati and Kentucky were way cooler because they were in the woods and it's kind of mountainous and shit like that. You just kind of get lost out there.
Yeah, you're just in the woods being lost. Are you trying to remake Survivor, man?
No, I'm just I would have never thought before the Pando, I would have been out in the fucking woods, but I'm like, oh, this is what I should have been doing on the road all these years, is just going and hiking.
Instead, you and I were in Wisconsin, hungover, smoking inside the apartment.
Well, yeah. I mean, what hikes are in Milwaukee? There probably are some.
There probably are. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did go to that brewery where that guy asked a million questions, though. Jeff, you should have seen this guy. He could not stop asking questions.
Yeah, well, he's curious. He's a curious mind.
Oh, he was the worst. He was the worst person. I was so mad.
Yeah, well, that's why you go hiking, to get away from those people.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had a couple of Queen's Gambit jokes. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, there it is.
Go for it, Dave.
Yeah, let's hear your Queen's Gambit jokes.
Well, it wasn't it funny they gave her that terrible haircut when she was 13, so you wouldn't be wanting to fuck her, and then all of a sudden she got a different haircut, and you're like, "Ooh, I want to fuck that babe."
Yeah, because she is the same girl who is the same age the entire time.
But that haircut's whoa, unfuckable. It's so wild how ladies can just do that. They can go from looking like a trash bag, and then they're like, "I got a new haircut," and you're like, "Whoa, who's that lady?"
Who's that lady? Who's that lady?
Yeah.
New haircut lady.
And a dude, we can't get a new haircut, and chicks aren't going to be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna fuck that guy. Look at his haircut."
It looks weird.
We dye our hair, and they think we're fucking Demolition Man or some shit. They dye their hair, we're like, we get all fucking boned up, ready to fucking score. I don't know how to talk to people anymore.
Hey, I'm glad you're keeping it clean for the show.
Yeah. You like that?
I got 2 more episodes to go. I'm wondering if she's gonna rub one out before the end. I guess.
I mean, we've seen it. We won't tell you though. You're in for a nice little time.
All right. She seemed like she was getting hornier. All that chess pieces makes her just horned up.
She seems to get less autistic and more horny as the show goes on.
I'm for it.
You guys are filthy.
Well, Dave, since won the show has to come to an end. We have a hard out, but
why you gotta go?
Well, there's another show after ours. We're on our comedy network.
I don't understand the internet.
Oh yeah, it's wild now. Even losers like us can do stuff.
Since you won the quiz, you get to plug your shit.
Oh, I would have got to plug it anyways.
Well, I know, but I like to say that since you won, you get to plug it.
Oh, well, on the Epix app, on Epix, there's unprotected sets. It's like a half hour of me doing stand-up cut with interviews. And you can get Epix, you can get a free trial right now for 7 days for free. There's a bunch of stuff on there to watch. You might have run out of other shit to stream. So you could watch me as well. And then I'll also be on an episode of the movie show. It's on Sci-Fi. Some of our friends, Alex Stone, Tom Takar, Andy Woodhall, Logan Gunzelman, and others are all a part of the show. There's an episode I'll be on, making a little bit of an appearance, dropping a line, being in the background.
You can watch the movie show on YouTube if you don't have Sci-Fi.
Yeah, or Peacock. I think it's on the Peacock app, which I think Peacock is free right now with commercials.
Oh, okay. Dropping a line, great.
You guys really should. If you're watching right now on the Twitch, on Twitch, you should really go check out Epix and watch Dave said he is one of the funniest comics that I've ever gotten the pleasure to watch. And Dave, what are your social media handles?
Oh, it's Dave Waite Comedy, WAITE. Dave Waite Comedy. That's for everything. Instagram, Twitter.
Smart.
Yeah.
And Jeff, you have your Lions show that you do with Zach Martina.
Yep. LOL Lions. That's on YouTube.
And you're at New York Jeffrey on everything.
Yep. That's me.
And then if you want, you can follow me right here at hot_comic69 on Instagram or Mayor Fartown on Twitter. And then if you watch the movie show on YouTube, you can go and check out our old episodes on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify.